Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy, and it's Monday, so that means it's time to do some collage in our weekly collage planner. So just a quick flip through of some of my past collages for you. What week are we even on this week? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back and journal about those two. So if you're new to my channel and you're new to this series on my channel, this is the Margarete Miller weekly planner, collage weekly planner. So each week, she sells the actual planners, and she also sells them in a digital kit form. So I obviously decided to get the digital kit, and I'm using this altered book to create my planner with, essentially. But I don't use it as a planner because I really don't need another planner. So instead, I'm doing my collage, and then on the other side of the page, I'm just using this space to kind of reflect on the collage that I did and kind of talk about, I guess, my progress through the weeks and, you know, that kind of thing. So here's the last few that I've done. I feel like there was a clear kind of, well, maybe not a clear shift. Like some of these weeks prior were a little bit more hectic and I feel like crazy. Some of them still are, but the last couple weeks I feel like have been more calm and subdued. So I don't know. I guess it kind of just depends on the prompts that we get, I suppose. But this is last week, so this is week 22, and so now we're on week 23. So let's take a look at our prompts for this week. So we've got something that represents time, something woody or wood grain, an art scrap, something red, song lyrics or song title, and then bonus, a photograph. So I've got everything assembled, and I've got everything from the list, so let's just push this over here. So something that represents time. I actually have quite a lot to choose from. The first thing I went and found was, this is a bag full of just various random things that I picked up at a garage sale a long time ago. And it's got these chipboard pieces that are like buttons, but there's just a bunch of clocks and stuff. So I thought I would maybe use these. Let's see. I like the different sizes and the colors. And then there's some that are even kind of like metal. Like this is metal. It's not, and it's thin. So I don't know. I thought I'd just pull a couple of these out. I don't know that I'll use all of these. Or I might actually use another choice that I pulled out. So let's see. I think these are all pretty much the same. Oh, here's this one. This one a little bit different. Okay, so we've got a choice of some there. I randomly found this one is a washi sticker that came in a set of washi stickers. So we've got that one to choose from. And then I also have these from Hobby Lobby. Obviously, again, I got them on clearance. I don't like to buy things full price, and you guys know that. So these are obviously metal. So I really like these, actually. We may use these, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so I've got plenty to choose from for something that represents time. Now, something woody or wood grain. Obviously, we all have tons and tons of scrapbook paper. You know, that have wood grain. This is from Webster's Pages. What is this? Collection paper pad. The Good Life is the collection that this one's from. I've used some pages from it. But there was this page of like a parquet floor in wood grain, and I don't mind this one. I'm not super huge fan of the wood grain scrapbook paper. I know some people really get into it. Sometimes I like it better than others, but this one I don't mind so much. So probably might probably will use that as part of the background. But then I also was looking through my stickers because, you know, I've got all these stickers that I just don't use often enough. And this number 1 is wood grain, and so is this number 9. So I thought we could maybe use those in the collage. So this is, I don't remember. Well, here you can see it's called Celebration. I don't know. I'm sure it's Maggie Holmes or something, but got those a while back. So there's those. Okay, so we've got thyme and wood grain and art scrap. Here is some. I was doing some watercoloring and happened to have a lot of extra ink left over. No, I wasn't doing watercoloring. It was like distressed stains and stuff. So pulled out my spare bits of watercolor paper and used up the rest of the ink. So I've got these to work from. I don't think I'll use all of them. Probably will just use one of them, but you can see there's different kind of color tones happening. So I think depending on how the rest of the collage is going, we'll use the color tones to figure out which one to use. So there's my art scrap. Something red. Okay, so because I don't want it to be Christmas, but I don't think it will be. So, okay, first thing I found was this. This is a metal plaque kind of thing I got from Michael's a couple years back. It's just a metal shape, but it's in the color red. So I thought that would be kind of interesting. And then I found this set of ephemera. It's K & Company. Let's see, if you're curious, let me see if I can figure out what the collection is. I always keep that so that I don't forget. Susan Wingate, it looks like. And I'm not familiar with her artwork, I'm sorry to say, but I absolutely love these, and I had forgotten that I even had them. But look how cute these are. And I can't tell you where I picked these up from, but I'm sure you can find them if you'd really like to. So anyway, I pulled out a few bits and pieces that are red from there. So I thought we could use some or all, potentially. And there's obviously more in there that I could pull from. So there's something red. Okay, so song lyrics or a song title. I have this really old book of elementary music. It's, I'm sure I got it from a thrift store or an estate sale or something, but it's a bunch of, the old songs that we all know. And so I thought I'd use one of these as part of my collage. So London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. So sorry for the bad singing. And then the last one, a bonus, a photograph. I have a couple of vintage actual photographs. I guess this one must have been from a postcard, which that's different and interesting. So I picked out a couple of kid photographs because I had chosen this elementary music book, and I thought, well, that would be fitting if we used one of the kids' photographs. First one I saw was her. She's a little young, I think. I think these two would be a better age for the songs because she wouldn't really know at that age necessarily. But he might, I'd really like to use him, but he might be a little bit too big. So we'll see. And then I saw these two and I thought those two girls are just super cute. So, and so their names are Mabel and Lois, Charlie Codle's daughters. Codles? I don't know. So there's Mabel and Lois, and we don't know her name, and we don't know his name. But anyway, there's a couple of photographs that I can use. So I think I've got a lot to work with here, so I think I better get started. First things first, I'm going to pull out this piece of cardstock, and we can get this put on as part of our background. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I know I've been busy this weekend. It's Sunday for me. I always film these on Sundays, it seems like. Sunday mornings usually, before I kind of get my day going. And it's been a really nice little way to kickstart my Sundays. I don't know how long I'll be able to do it that way because church is getting back in full session, and you know, I'll need to get back to going to church every week, or at least a couple times a month anyway. So okay, I'm just going to pull out about this much, and then we can add more or take away if we need to. So set this off to the side. Okay, so there's our wood grain. And then let's see. Oh, I should pick out a song first. Let's pick out should we do London Bridges, since I was singing it so interestingly? A frog he would a wooing go. I think I want to pick a song that's got some of these are a little bit not so nice. So I want to, you know, things that Mary Had a Little Lamb would be a good one. You know, things have changed since this time in our history, and I don't really want to. Little Miss Muffet would be cute. Rockabye Baby. So if we did Rockabye Baby, she would be a good one. Okay, let me pull this page out, because it's kind of more, I hate to say, a little bit more about the size of the photograph than the actual song. We've got a lot of good ones to choose from here. So, The Muffin Man. Let's do The Muffin Man as our alternative. Okay, so, and then the bottom of that one's got a great little rip in it with some tape, so we might need to use some of that too. The little ship. I saw a ship sailing on the sea. I don't know that I know that one. I bet you if I heard it. For directions, see page 213. Well, now we got to see what the directions are. Page 213. What are we going to do with the Muffin Man? Singing games. The Muffin Man is a singing game of choosing and counting in which a player skips in time to the music to another child who is seated and sings a verse which is answered by the other. The two then join hands and dance around the circle singing, "Two of us know," etc. Huh. That's kind of fun. Looby Loo. I remember that song. Oh, fun. Okay. Oats, Peas, and Beans. I don't know that I know that song. Soldier Boy. Huh. Cool. Oh, and you get to learn music theory. Oh my gosh. This is a great little book. Why didn't we have these? I don't remember having a book like this around when I was a kid. 5th unit. 1st unit. This must be for the teacher. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, I love this little book. I haven't really looked at it before. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Okay, let's put that away. So, now, should we use the Muffin Man or Rockabye Baby? Well, okay, we'll decide that. Let me pull this out. And then I'll keep this for something else. So, I don't know how much of this we can fit on the page. I do really like this side, but I'm going to go ahead and take that part off. I'll save that. And we'll get rid of some of the height. Okay, so if we did this, let's see, if we did it like this, the Muffin Man, and would he fit down here? we really wouldn't have a whole lot left over for room. These guys would be perfectly, I think, placed if we put them down there. And I like the color tones happening too. So I think they might be our choice. Okay, let's find an art scrap. Ooh, I like the colors of this. But let's see. We've got some leaves that have some nice green tones in them, which would actually really match some of this. Okay. Okay, so put that back up there a little bit further. This, I don't want to cover her. But I did like this one better, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, so I gotta get some of this art scrap in here. This is gonna be, whoops, I drifted the wrong direction. This one's gonna be a little bit thick, so hopefully it's not too bad. I don't necessarily need the whole thing. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to try this direction. And then maybe put this down here. And these guys, actually I could turn this into a tuck spot. Could slip into there. Well, isn't that cute? Okay, so we still got to figure out what to do with our time things. And my idea was to use the 1 and the 9 and put on top of this. And use this somehow in the collage, but I don't know. We might have a little bit too much going on now. So, let me pull this off and see what... I don't want to cover that whole thing. That's not going to work over there. Okay, so if we put that up here, I'm thinking about, you know, closing the book. That would be a good thing if we could still do that. And then, oops, something just fell down. I wonder what that was. Okay, so the 1 and the 9 aren't going to mean anything. So I may abandon that idea, but instead we could probably do something with timepieces on top of here. No, I don't like that color. Like that. So we've got 2 reds. We need another red. Got a big old red butterfly. What if we did half of the butterfly? Then I need something down here. I think I'm going to use that. I do like these better. Let me pull these out. Okay. I'm going to bulk this one up if I don't. Really gonna bulk this up. Okay, so let's get rid of this and put this one down there. That's pretty cool. And then if we got rid of, well, I think I will use these, but they need to be a lot less fat. So I'm gonna get rid of some of the backing. And that will really help. I did like that butterfly idea. Kind of do half the butterfly peeking behind the girls. I think that would be kind of cute. And then we do this. So I will obviously ink around these, but I'm kind of wondering if we did something like that down there and then I don't know. Is it okay to put metal on top of metal? That'll be a kind of a weird. Something about this isn't right for me, and I'm not sure what. I'm going to take this one off too. I think I like the red parts of this clock, so I might need to just grunge it up a little bit, and then it might be kind of perfect. Because see, it's got little bits of red in there. And I did kind of like how it was showing off. It was showing up a little bit better down here. Although it does kind of look like blood. So there is that. I don't want that. Okay, so if we did this, I don't know that I want that big metal piece in the corner down there. I like the copper. And then if we cut little Mr. Butterfly in half, sorry butterfly guy, and put him back there. Well, I like it, but I'm not 100% sold. So, the things that I like are the background pieces, really. So I'm going to go ahead and glue a lot of this down, and then we'll come back and kind of finish it up. So put these off to the side. I need to grunge these up anyway. Yeah, we're not going to glue these guys down. I'm just going to turn that into a tuck spot. So, yep. Okay, I'll be right back after I glue this stuff down. Okay, guys. So I've got these elements glued down, and I made this just into a tuck spot. It's sort of kind of halfway glued. This was a little too far over to the right, so I had to glue that part down so that I could still shut the book and not have an issue. So it'll just kind of tuck in, kind of like that. And then now I'm kind of wondering if I've got, let's see, I had this up here, but then I glued this down a little bit higher up than I would have otherwise. So, oh, you know what I could do? We could do it like this. That would work too. It's still equal to the, although it does make 3 red elements. I didn't really want to cover up the title of the song, because that is one of our prompts. Did I just mess myself up? If I put it down here, I don't know that I like that idea. Okay, so if I don't use this, that would be okay. I could use one of these other flowers maybe. I like that plaque better. Maybe like this. And then or up higher. I'm literally doing exactly what she's doing. Okay. All right. So I need to ink around these edges. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I think through this a little bit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. And then I do want to add some fabric or some kind of ribbon or something through the buttonholes, because I think that would look nice. So okay, these will help, I think, to kind of break up some of that red there too. So all right, so there's those, and then I had this copper one down here. I think I do like that. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. You can still see the wood grain easily enough. Kind of crowding it up here a little bit, I think. So let me ink this one up just a little bit, and we can do 5 clocks, an odd number of clocks. Did that help? Let's see. I think so. I'm gonna switch these two, see how I like that better. Yeah, I like the color combinations better now. Okay. These two are opposite each other. The sizing is a little bit better. Okay, I'll probably mess around with how these are placed down there. But okay, now let me... So if I move this down just a little bit, I don't necessarily want to cover all of the music though. I think it was fine the way it was there. So, okay, my Fabri-Tac and this glued down. Just a tiny little gap at the top there. Okay, and then I need to find something to put into these. I don't want it to be bulky necessarily, so I have some of this burlap that I like to just pull pieces of this out and use for things like this. It adds a little bit of texture. So I'm going to go ahead and do like just little knots or little bows or something. Probably, maybe bows. Wouldn't that be cute? If I have enough twine. I'll speed through this so you don't have to suffer through watching me try and do this. Okay, so I've got all the little bows tied, so now all I need to do is glue these down. I went and looked for an eyelet. I don't have one that's the right size for, not an eyelet. What was I trying to, you know what I'm trying to say. The thing that you would put on that. I added a dot of glue to the middle of each of the bows too, so that they wouldn't come undone. So anyway, yeah, I couldn't find what I was looking for in that copper color, so I'm just gonna leave it without one and call it good. But yep, just gonna glue these down, make sure that they are nice and secure. Oh, I was gonna mess around maybe with the placement of these. So if we did this one here and then this one maybe down here with that there. Let's see, how do I like that better? Actually, I think I like that better. So we'll do that, and then I was able to get this out of the spine of the book too. So guys, I like this collage. I'm very pleasantly surprised by how it's turned out. Once again, I've surprised myself. It's really kind of fun. This challenge has really been making me go into my stash that I just never ever use anymore and remembering things that I had purchased, you know, and if nothing else, that's a great outcome for this challenge and this year, is to use up some of my stash. So I mean, there's a reason I bought it in the first place, you know, it's because I thought it was cool, or I liked it in some way. So, okay, little bow, you get out from underneath there. Where's my tweezers? There we go. So yeah, okay, well, this is obviously a little bit delicate at the moment, so I won't shut the book for a while. But I think that's gonna do it for me this week. So these little girls can slide in and out so you can still read the back. You can still see some of the words from the song. You can definitely see the title of the song. The art scrap looks good. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.